Island Luck CEO Sebas Bastian says that the regularization of the gaming industry means more job opportunities in the industry.
And that's good news for thousands of unemployed Bahamians. Along with new jobs will be a need to expand existing ones. Our Clint Watson continues his exclusive interview with the CEO.
Island Luck CEO Sebas Bastian says the regulated web shop industry demands the expertise of Bahamian professionals to fill senior positions in the expanding gaming sector.
Such as, qualified CPA accountants and human resource departments. I mean, a lot of us have that type of stuff now, but at least be able to attract a more qualified group of people and wanting to work in the industry. And then on our interactive side, that's always growing. So, IT is always a strong area where we always hire employment.
The new legislation will require web shop owners to pay $250 for key employees and $150 for regular employees. That means Island Luck's bill for its staff of $450 will cost more than $70,000 annually. But not an issue for Bastian, who says this is in keeping with what casinos pay now in the industry.
If it's too expensive for you, you can't afford the requirements as it relates to gaming, then you shouldn't be in the game. There's reasons for these fees. A lot of these employees have to go through extensive background searches and stuff like that on an annual basis because, your record, what was clean today, may not be clean tomorrow. And so these fees are very necessary. And as long as they're consistent across the board, then the fees are the fees. We have no problems and objections to those.
Preparing to meet the regulatory requirements is no issue for Island Luck. He says they're ready, pointing out that they began a KYC, Know Your Customer exercise a month ago. The company already operates in 3 other regulated jurisdictions in the Caribbean, although he did not want to disclose where. As it stands now, Bastian says they'll continue to use the U.S. lotto houses for their winning numbers.
As long as we're not using any copyright images or trademark names, logos, or phrases, the results are all public knowledge. They're not buying the Miami number or buying. They're basically placing a wager that they can predict the outcome of any event once it's public knowledge, and that's perfectly legal.
As to whether payouts will be less on winnings once regulated, Bastian says there's been no initial conversation at this point, but a decision will be made when the law is finalized.
I guess once it's passed and we know that everything's written in stone, we can make some responsible business decisions as to what's the rate of payouts. But I think they would, whatever they are, if they were to drop, they would be fair and basically what players are used to.
Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.
Well, still on gaming, former Bar Association president and attorney for several web shop operators, Wayne Monroe, says his clients are hopeful that an improvement in the Bahamian economy could result in the lowering of the tax rate levied on web shops. This, as Monroe says, his clients view the disparity in the rate of tax on casinos as compared to web shops as discriminatory.
We're happy to hear the minister say that this thing isn't set in stone. So if this happens to be killing the industry, they will revisit it, just as the government of the Turks and Caicos did, the British did in the Turks and Caicos. And one of my clients, Mr. Craig Flowers, had personal experience of that and shared it with the consultants. And if things turn around for the country, hopefully soon economically, it can be revisited so that the web shop rate can be adjusted down to the casino rate.